Well, here I am at Dinting Lane. Dinting Lane is this little lane here, and I'm about to explore what remains of Dinting Shed. It was a little bit of an anomaly to me when I was a kid, and I'll explain why. This lane here, or this dirt track, used to be the Dinting Railway Centre. Believe it or not, this was all a car park along here. You could park your car here and come and see famous locomotives. Bahamas Society were here. It's a little bit on the overgrown side now. Who'd have thought that you could actually have trains running along derelict line like this. It's the same with everything, isn't it? Anyway, to speak of the anomalies, Dinting Shed was a sub-shed to Gorton, and it was given the shed code of 9G. Now when I was a kid, I was told there is no shed at Dinting. All you need to do is to get off the train, stand on the platform, and you've done the shed. But as I grew a little bit older, I found out differently, and there is actually a shed, and that's what we're going to find now, the remains. If you look down there, there's a little bit of ballast, and you can see it over here too. So that's an indication that there were lines here. I'm not sure which path to take, but I'm chancing this one. They probably both go to the same place. I have seen some very famous locomotives at this depot. Cecil Rakes, Bahamas, Blue Peter, oh, all sorts of names. Hardwick is another. Anyway, I should be coming along to the shed soon. At one time this was for sale, and it was for sale for £1. But the problem was that you couldn't build on the land because of all the railway workings and oil and stuff like that, so it's contaminated. Looks like it's been turned into a bit of a dirt bike track now, this thing. I'm going to get lost here. I don't beware. In fact, I am lost. Flipping heck, as they say. There is a path there, I'm going to follow it. I think I must have picked the wrong path, because this is terrible to negotiate. And I can't find what I'm looking for yet. Aha! What's that? That's not it, this is the main road. In fact, this is the bridge here. So Dinting Station's got to be along here. I obviously did pick the wrong track. Let's see what happens when I get up here. There's some abandoned stonework, brickwork. Yes, this is the station here, look. And that's where I stood, on that station platform, to cop the shed. Aha, what's this? This is part of the station. Probably a waiting room or something. Yeah, because this is the platform here. Probably disused now. Anyway, onwards. Try to find the shed. More derelict brickwork there. Oh, you can see this was a station, look. If I come in this way, somebody there on the other platform. Oh, should be able to see what's left of the platforms here. This was for sure now the station building. Not easy access, I must admit. The shed wasn't listed in my shed directory, although it was listed in my Ian Allen Loco Spotters book as 9G. So I presume the instructions would have been to go out of the station and move down the other side of the line where I began this video. Access it from that side, I'm not sure. One thing's for sure, I'm a bit lost. Well, I'm definitely lost now, but it goes a long way down here, that path, I can see. Oh, hang on, hang on. What do we have here? What do we have here? Well, 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 it's Dinting Shed in all its glory. Still remaining. It was a one-track shed, as you can see. This would have been the foreman's office and stores and what have you. So from this position the line ran past the shed here and went in the direction where I've just gone. So this was all tracks down here. I think it's probably about six tracks, and it went to a shed, a modern shed that was built for the Dinting Railway Centre. Of course it's all trees now. This is an aerial view of the site. Over here you can see the railway station here, and if you look at this line here, there's a running line down here, and this was a line where they would give brake van lines and stuff like that. If you paid, they give you rides in a brake van. This here is the actual Dinting shed itself, which you can see clearly there, and this was the modern shed that was built by the Dinting Railway Centre, and it housed all their exhibits in there. This funny little curvy thing here, this was a model railway that little kids could ride on, and it was quite a comprehensive thing really. You can see the big curve that comes round, and I would imagine that the entrance to the shed would be somewhere along this road that comes down here. I'm not sure because, as I said, but my local shed directory, the shed had closed by the time that came out. So that's an aerial view of the site. Anyway, I'll move on. Can't say I haven't done the shed now, can you? One track through shed, I presume. So this would have been probably the coal bay or a loading bay. Now I've got to find my way back out again now. Let's take another look at the shed from here, because it is a very nice, imposing building actually. Very nice. Would you believe it? These are the shales that I mentioned earlier on. This is where the path split, right? So you could go the wrong way, which is to the left, or you could go the right way to the right. So in future, if you want to go here, you go right, because the shed's just down there. Save all that long walk round. But I'm glad I did it, because you saw the station as well, and the remains of the station. So it's back off home we go. And thanks for joining us, and we'll be with you again soon for another modern day shed bash. Bye for now.